Hi friends, I'm back with one more very interesting video. So this video is must to know for every and each trader. All right. So let me right away start with the video. So if you look at this chart, right, this is for the BHEL. All right. So guys, do not skip the video. You are going to learn something very new. And believe me, this is going to help you like anything. Okay, so this is a typical triangle pattern, symmetrical triangle pattern. We're not going to discuss anything about the symmetrical triangle pattern, but just check this green candle. This green candle has made almost 10% move on 22nd August. Okay, now my question is, if you look at these three red candles, by looking at the candle, will you be able to say whether this is a retracement or a reversal? Simple guys, right? We are going to learn basically whether this is a retracement or a sort of reversal by looking at the data. But my question is, looking at the price action, will you be able to make it out whether this is a retracement or reversal? We all know, right? Looking at this three red candles, so these three red candles were unable to breach almost like 50% of the green candle. Point number one. What I meant to say is like, see, the market made a high here, and if you look at this candle, this three red candles, right, this was not able to break the body of almost like 50% of the body by three red candles. Okay, forget about this green candle. And if you look at this thing, right, this made a sort of retracement. Sorry, I mean to say resistance. So the market went up, it took a resistance, again the market has opened here, right, market came down. Right, it took the resistance starting from the open. It basically, I think it might have given the what do we say, a gap up, and then came down, and then the on almost like the second day the market opened here, it went up, it took the resistance, and then it came down, and finally the third red candle. But now, if at all looking at the price action, we can say that okay, these three red candles were unable to break the 50% of the green candle. So technically we can say this to be a retracement. If this was the reversal, guys, if this was the reversal, then you would have seen a big red candle followed by one more red candle. That's it. Right now, if you look at the price action, okay, this is very important video, guys. Don't skip the video. I mean, I'll show you like with the data. I'll show you like with the data whether this is like retracement or reversal. Again, let me repeat. It took the resistance here, market came down, and then finally today it made a green candle. Okay, but now technically this made a green candle, and this move was almost like 4%. If you look at this thing, this made a 4%. Check the red candle, this was like 1.40% downside move. The second day it was only 1.69%. Just keep checking here, 1.69% downside move. Third day it was like 2.23% downside move. Even if you calculated 2.3% and then 1.69 and 1.40, so technically, I mean, cumulative, this made like almost like 5% downside in 3 days, but this made one candle of almost like 10 to 11% in single day. But now let me take you to the data. Okay, so this is concept, guys. I'm not trying to market this tool, but just try to understand. If you look at the concept tool, so this was the day, right, 22nd. This basically, this made like almost like, one second, guys. If you look at the 22nd, this basically made, this was the day when it made like 10% of the move. All right, so this is something like longs. On that particular day, longs were getting built up. So guys, whenever you do the trading, right, you need to know the basic difference about the price action and the data. Yes, the price action will also tell you maybe the stock might go up, but if you compare, if you combine the price action with the data driven, believe me, you'll get to know more details, right? So now what happened 23rd, 24th, 25th, right? This is where we saw the red candles, right? Red candle, and red candle. So what did happen basically here, right? If you saw the long getting built up, followed by 3 days of long unwinding. So you saw this long unwinding, right? Followed by long unwinding, followed by long unwinding. So what is happening? So whoever went long here, in this on 22nd, so basically they were doing the profit booking. So technically the actual sellers have not entered into this stock. This was just the people. It could be retailers, it could be big players, it could be FIs, it could be DIs, it could be HNS, anyone who went long. So basically they are doing the profit booking. That's the reason you see the market was retracing. We saw the 10% move on this particular day. All right, let me again show you the chart. We saw this 10% move on 22nd and followed by 3 red candles. So these are basically the call unwinding. Simple, guys. Why? People who went long here, 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 right? They are booking their profit. Got it, guys? And I'll show you one more thing. Let me delete all these things. Let me delete all those things. And any idea like why this market has bounced back from here? Okay, let me make a small support line, right? See now, don't you think this is acting as a support line? See, check it here, right? Right, any specific reason, right? This took the resistance, this took the sort of support, resistance, check the red candle resistance, even this took almost like resistance, and then that particular support line, right? Finally this has breached the resistance line. So what is the basic thing in this price action is like any resistance broken will act as a support, right? Or any support which is broken will act as a resistance. So technically even the price action says that this is taking the support of the previous resistance, and along with that your data is also telling that there are like too many long unwindings happening, there are no actual sellers. Okay, so your view should be still bullish in BHEL. Okay, that's what, right? It is taking the support of the previously resistance line, and then all of a sudden today it gave 4%. But check today's candle. I mean, do you see longs getting built up? The moment you saw 4% green candle, everyone would have thought longs got built up. But check the data, guys. If you check the data, there are like short covering. So people who might have shorted here, on 18th August or 17th August, so they typically got into loss because they've shorted the market. They thought BHE will go down, but what happened, right? There was short covering ideally, and then there was long build up, long unwinding, and then all of a sudden people who went huge short. So when I say people, it could be retailers, it could be HNIs, it could be DIs, or it could be like domestic, what do we say, right? It can be any market participant, but technically there was short covering today. So with short covering also market was able to go 4%, guys. Market was able to make 4% movement with short covering. Try to understand, there was no long here. Check the power of the data, guys. Check the power of the data. 1 second. So what I meant to say is like, 1 second, guys. What I meant to say is like, even though people were doing short covering, you saw 4%. So what is happening? People who went short here, right, they are booking their losses. Maybe people who might have shorted here the follow-up day, they might have booked their profit, but people who were like very rigid, or else people who might have not done the price action, maybe with the random guess, they might have entered into short, right, who are still holding the stock, they are doing the loss booking here. So try to understand, whenever we say short covering, it's not always profit booking, guys. When we say short covering, it can be loss booking also. The people who went short here, 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 right, they might be doing their loss booking. Maybe people who might have done the short covering here, they might have done the profit booking. People like you and me, the smart traders, right, they will be doing this profit booking. But technically with short covering, you are able to see the market going 4% with a green candle. So looking at the price action, you can still say that this not looks like a reversal. If this was a reversal, this could have made a huge candle followed by huge candle. Check the shape of the market, right? It is making a sort of C shape. It is not making a steep vertical line, but this is making a sort of C shape. Point number one. The second thing is like 3 candles were unable to break, almost like, say, don't exactly now calculate, I would say I'm just giving you an approx figure, like not able to break the 50% of the size of the green candle. Third thing is like, if you look at this thing, this is typically acting as a resistance, right? Came down, second time came down, third time came down. And fourth thing is like, if you look at the support zone, this acted as a resistance, this acted as a support, and then this acted as a resistance, and again almost resistance. The same resistance line is acting as a support. So if you combine the price action, with data driven, guys, believe me, you will find more strong probability trades. Alright guys, so just in case if you like this video, please do not forget to give it a like, and if you want to subscribe my channel. And guys, believe me, I've already made a playlist on my YouTube channel. You can just go and search with data driven playlist. Right, basically I use this tool called Contra. This would help, and this is one of the thing what I use, guys. See, technically I want to spend some more time. If you look at the same BHEL, right, the price is going up. See, already I've made a video. You go to my playlist and search for Contra, right? Search for the playlist with the name Concept, then you will get to know. All right, and then check, right, the price is going up. And if you check the open interest participation, now it is showing 24%. But let me show you, let me take you to inside. But at one time this had a open interest of, let me show you guys. If I roll my over my cursor here, 1 second. If I over my cursor here, right, I mean I'm not able to, yeah, if you look at this thing, check the OI percentile was 93. So today morning, right, the OI percentile was 93. Because if you look at this price action, what do you see here? Guys, what do you see here? See, this is the reason, right? I mean, I thought of making a very small video, but this video is little big. You see 3.8% of momentum in the market, and you see the open interest is reduced by 7.49%. So when the price is going up, okay, and the open interest is decreasing, this clearly shows that there is short covering. Got it, guys? So what is the short covering? What is short? Basically, price coming down, and if the open interest goes up, this is short. But what is happening? This is happening the opposite of this thing. Price is going up, and the open interest, basically there we had a huge open interest built up. So now people have changed their mind, saying that initially they thought the price will go up. That's the reason there was like huge open interest built up, but all of a sudden the market was going up and the open interest was decreasing. So this is the reason you saw that 4% candle. Alright, so you have to know basically what do you mean by long, what is long unwinding, what is short and short covering. Short covering doesn't mean that all the sellers are doing the profit booking. It is something like either they can do the profit booking, they can come out with cost to cost, or else they'll do the short covering in terms of, right, in terms of reducing their loss, or they're doing the short covering, right, by doing the loss booking. Same thing with long. We cannot say that people who are doing the long unwinding are just booking their profit. It can be booking their profit, or it can be booking their losses also. Alright guys, so I've just given the commitment to majority of the Twitter followers, saying that I'll make a video. Guys, watch this video once, twice, thrice, then you'll be able to understand. The takeaway would be, guys, do the price action combined with data driven. I mean, that will give you more probability. I cannot say 100%, but 80 to 90% of the time you will be right. Alright, so today's session is like we have covered about price action. With price action, I can say, okay, this is not the retracement. See, I might be wrong, but this is not the reversal. My mistake. This is the retracement, but not the reversal. And then boom, the market went up. Alright, thank you.